It's live. I got a Temu bag that I wanted to open for you guys, so it's just gonna take a minute, but we're gonna get there.
Yo!
Okay, just wait a minute, okay? Just wait a minute. I'm gonna talk for a minute, okay? You got a minute. You got a minute to finish whatever you're doing. Yeah, you got a minute so I can talk
just
about my
waiting.
show. No, let me finish talking and then you can help open the bag, okay? Okay? Please? So we have some plans that I'd like to talk to you guys about. Just give me a minute.
I said, yo!
All right. Hey, how's it going? What's going on today? So, what is going on? What is going on here? Well, why? Is it moin? I got a lisp. I just wanted to say quickly, you guys, we are going camping, and so I'm going to be uploading a bunch of videos lately that are going to be like really older videos. So don't get confused. You'll be able to tell that they're older because like this is my haircut now. So if you see my like haircut without the like bangs, that's probably a video from like last year, the year before, or I think we're like 2024, 2025. And when I make videos this year, it's going to be all like in the vicinity, like in between Bella Coola and probably Williams Lake, Quesnel. In the fall, I'm hoping that we'll get to like some Kamloops videos, but we'll see. Thanks. I'm hoping that it's good. Me and my friends are going camping, and I don't want to promise fossils, but that's what we're going looking for, is fossils. So I had been on here saying that we were going to go to Barkerville, so I kind of feel bad about that, but Barkerville's kind of going to be out of the... In a minute. See, like, I had a friend that was going to come with me, but it's just like there's no accommodations in Quesnel when it's like Barkerville time, or if there is accommodations, like I think he said there was a room at the Sandman for like 3 days, but it was like $1,600 or something. And while Barkerville's super cool, and we want to go there for that kind of stuff, nobody wants to pay that much money, right? So it is Saturday. I'm getting ready for the market. But yesterday I was not home, like all day. All day I was not home. It was very like, like pretty much like left at like 1:30 and got back at like 8 at night. So we actually got the stuff yesterday. We got an automatic cat feeder, so that's exciting. You guys have an automatic cat feeder? It's super cool. So Wolf has been working on that, so he's kind of waiting to come out and show you guys the cat feeder. So I just want to warn you, he's got a lot of energy today. He's very pumped. So it might get a little bit loud. And like, yeah, thanks, John. I'm hoping it's going to be good. So we will probably do some episodes about like, sorry, I just hate like, oh, I get so bunched up in this area. I'll try to get some lives out where we're talking about like things that you might need to go camping. And I am going to fix a pickaxe here. I'm going to fix a pickaxe, but I just want to upload this video and then we're going to start. So if you're following my Maddogmountainarts channel, lots of driving videos that I haven't uploaded yet. These are like top of the hill coming down into Bella Coola that I made at like spring break. So I'll make new ones when we're out because we have a new dash cam, which I'm excited to use, but I have no idea how to use it, so you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. Oh, have you been to Barkerville? Yeah, I haven't been since I was like in my 20s, so like 20 years ago now. But I really wanted to take my son, but if my friend doesn't come with me, then it's just me and my son going out there. Hey, Patrick. So I'm kind of like, I could do it, but he's still only 7 and he's still a lot of energy and it's still a lot of like, it's a lot. It's a lot for this mom. So I was hoping that my friend could come with me, but yeah, no accommodations, so that's not gonna work. So what are you up to today, Patrick? Which is bummer, but you know what? It'll continue to be there. Maybe next year it'll be like better, right? Because he'll be a little bit older. So as I'm like making videos here, I'd like to make videos from the center. This is my center, and then I've got to like tag all these videos, and it's kind of, I recommend if you're like a content creator, I recommend the voice tagging. Yeah, I do try to make the best of it. It's just some situations, like, I just feel like this situation might be a little bit like scary and overwhelming. So that's why we're gonna go camping. Then my couple friends will come with, and it'll be like a better trip. So I'm hoping that we can get some like small lake fishing in, fossils, and just like some really good scenery for you guys. Okay, you ready? Are you ready? We do have a really good time. Yeah. Okay, so the other thing that I've been working on, but I mean to show you guys, is together, Wolfgang and I did this puzzle. Hey, Merry Christmas. Okay, so this is a glow-in-the-dark ocean puzzle. Why don't you just wait a second and we'll do the feeder first, because then we can move the feeder out of the way. Don't you have stuff to say about your feeder?
Oh, yeah.
Wolfgang set the feeder up himself, so.
Pretty proud.
Yeah, we're pretty proud. Okay, so this guy glows in the dark, and you guys see me resin it. So the only thing I have to say is when I flipped it over and I resin the other side, we ended up with like these pieces here. Can you see this flat piece? And so now that it's stuck on there, I'm okay. How are you today? I can't scrape it off. So that's kind of a bummer, because there's some pieces here. There's some pieces here. If I scrape it off, it's going to take the color of the puzzle with. So, I hadn't really anticipated that, because the last time that we did a puzzle, we sunk it in a big table, and it just looked cool on the table because there's like resin all around it. This, I kind of tried to use it like puzzle glue, which I like it. I like how it turned out, right? It does look vibrant and shiny, and like it's kind of stuck together, right? You know, it's not too bad. I'm gonna put a piece of wood on this end and a piece of wood on the other end. But if I was gonna do this for somebody, maybe I would do I don't know. I don't know if I would flip it and do the back side for the chance that the resin like pools on this side. You know what I mean? Might have to like actually have a mold that is the size of the puzzle, maybe about like that thick, and sink it in, and then bring it out and do it that way. Because of this glomping stuff on here or whatever. Okay, so that's the only thing I got to say about that, because it's just for us. I mean, whatever. But on my channel, I like to show you guys like things that maybe you shouldn't do. or things that like don't work out for me. So this didn't quite work out the way I want it, but like I said, it's just going to my son's room on the wall, so it won't be that bad, but I am disappointed about the marks here on it, because it definitely has like, I don't know, camera doesn't pick it up. Camera doesn't pick it up properly, but anyways. So I was thinking like you could try and like sand it, but I think it's gonna take the color of the puzzle off, or take some of the stuff off the puzzle. So okay, and so since we were going, we also got dun 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 automatic cat feeder, which has an app on my phone, so you can program it. This is dual cat feeder, so we just realized the other day that we have an extra cat. So that's kind of cool. I was thinking about getting a cat anyways, and one just showed up on our doorstep, so that's all right. It's got some sort of like record function in here. Wolfgang put this together all himself. Hey, Carrick, how's it going? So I was pretty impressed with that, because like last night I was super like tired from being out all day at the birthday party and all the things. So it was cool to like just let him like put it all together. He put the food in it, and it's got like a little record thing. So he's been sitting down here being like, hey, kitty, kitty, trying to record it. We haven't figured that part out yet. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of him. So this is what it looks like. And it cost me like $80, I think.
And I'm ready to tell you how I made it.
Okay, tell us how you made it.
So, this was actually pretty easy. See, I had to insert these pools right here.
Yep.
There's like little pools I had to insert. Then,
Yep.
I had to put this on.
It's got a little like chute so that the food can go down
Yeah,
the chute.
it goes like
Whoosh, right down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So, like, watch. I'll show you.
Can you make it do the food?
Do you got the phone?
Well, then I have to move it off. It's got an app, right? You got to download an app. It was pretty easy to set up. You just put in your like Gmail. You connect it to your local Wi-Fi network, right? No big deal. I haven't read all the instructions yet. The instructions say, "Nice to meet you."
No.
But I haven't read them yet. But it looks pretty like thorough. You can record a message, share and remove devices. You can set up a feeding log. It's going to send you a food shortage notification. It's probably got a little camera on it. Like, for under $100, I think Spuzz is going to love this.
You need to unlock it
So,
for it to work.
activate the feeder. Press and hold the dial for approximately 3 seconds. It says hold it for 3 seconds and it'll unlock it. Then rotate the dial to the reset icon and hold it for 5 seconds, and you'll notice that but then we're gonna end up resetting all the feedings and stuff too.
I'll show you.
It's pretty excited about it. So how's your day there, Carrot? I'm gonna sit with him later and I'll figure out the recording piece, but right now I've got somebody coming over in 40 minutes, so I don't really have time to start like
Here comes the food.
moving around with I don't have time right now, but we're gonna do it after. That's cool. Okay, well, honey, because then I'll have to sit down and read the instructions, and I'm terrible with instructions. I need to like be like watching TV as I'm reading the instructions, because if I'm reading instructions and it's a nice day and I got 1,000,001 things to do, it's just like I can't focus. Can't focus
Here,
on
use
the
this little
instructions.
treat I found on the floor.
So this is gonna have to go outside.
See?
Cool.
See,
Looks
like,
great.
Here, use this piece of food for the example. It goes in then.
And the top of it locks, so your cat can't knock it over. All right, that's like that was like the main selling point for me, is because I know that Spuzzy is gonna be like, oh, a thing full of food, and he's gonna knock it right over. So we will do, and and thanks for that. I really, though, should be spending more time to read with him through it, but I will after. And I did let him like download the QR code himself and like, you know what I mean? Learn how to use the QR code, and he did put it together himself, and I pumped up his tires for doing that, you know what I mean? Like,
What tires?
it's just an expression of like when you do something and I want you to know that I'm proud of you, that I'd be like, good job. And then I told everybody online, and you heard me tell everybody online, and we all gave you a thumbs up, because it's pretty cool that you learned how to put this together yourself, and it's pretty cool that he can read the instructions and figure it out all himself, even better than I can, because I'm old and I don't have any patience.
And you fooled yourself.
And I fool myself sometimes. We don't have raccoons, Carrot. Actually, we have grizzly bears. No raccoons, just bears. Just big, big bears. So there is a chance that a bear might come along and eat it. Yeah. But we're just going to have to take that chance. And I don't know. We're only going to be gone 3 days or 4 days or something. So even if it works out that an animal gets the like food or whatever, the cats will be okay. There's lots of mice. We can figure it out. It's raining lots, so they'll be all right. Okay, so I ordered this stuff from Temu.
That's it.
I am not quite sure about the price or what we're getting or whatever,
Nice,
whatever.
sleeping bag.
So,
The tent could be in
you guys are surprised. We're surprised.
I think this is the tent.
Okay, well,
What's that?
let's open it rather than pulling everything out and putting it to the side and then bringing it all back. Let's open it.
Where did you take stuff out? Huh? Mom, just
Sometimes I
this
feel
is
like,
this is the tent.
why am I even talking?
We have the tent.
That's not a tent. That's your hammock.
What the? I thought you made it. I thought you ordered it red.
I guess I was wrong. Oh, okay, so this is a cooler bag. When you go camping, you need a cooler bag, right?
But it wasn't.
Keep things cold or
Or does
hot.
it come in a blue bag?
In this case, cold. So that's kind of cool. We're going to put that in a pile. We're going to need that for camping. I think that was only like $10. So on Temu, you guys, I know Temu might be hard to shop in because the promotions jump up at you all the time. But the promotion that I like is like the one where it's like you got to spend like $350 or something. But then you do end up getting like, I think I got $163 back and I spent $350. So, I mean, depending on what you buy, right? Some of the things aren't great.
Oh, this is another
A cooler
hammock
bag.
you bought. This
I don't-
isn't the swinging hammock.
I don't drink coolers, but it'll be good.
This isn't the swinging hammock you bought. It's just the anti-mosquito.
It's an anti-mosquito thing? Okay, well, Mommy's not quite sure what she bought. Are you sure it's not it's just the mosquito net for the hammock?
No, it says it's just a hammock that has a mosquito net.
Okay, I got wood chisels. Aw.
You look at this yellow thing.
Thanks for that. And I do
There's some mold making stuff.
because it's super important to me that my footsteps are not followed
here's the
in, that the
instructions.
mistakes that I have made in this life are not like repeated. That would make me very sad. And like, since I'm kind of in a spot where I feel like we got the silicone rubber making stuff, we'll have to check this out. Yeah, right? So all the tools that I build now, I'm hoping that like later in life it'll be like, all right, well, I'm not gonna do that because my mom used to do this with me and it's fine or whatever, right? I'm really big on that. And I'm also like,
Don't Don't tell me this is another anti-mosquito.
I'm kind of super lonely in my own self, so it's okay. It's okay. Going camping with my friends is going to be like the highlight of the summer, that's for sure. But we'll go camping this time, and then we'll probably go camping again with my other friend. But I'm not sure where we're going or what we're doing for that. But I would like to go to Marble Canyon this year. It's a little bit farther than I'd like to go. It's kind of in the danger zone. But
What's this, Mom?
I don't know, hon. We got two unboxing things here. So we got to be careful about what we open and how much so Mom can see, okay? This is the pad for the tent, and you can blow it up because when you go camping, especially if you're old like I am, you don't want to be sleeping on the ground for very long. So I also have a what do I want to say? Air pump that I'll be taking with. So as we're opening all this stuff, we're also like got to put it to the side, keep it in a pile. Like obviously, I don't think my wood tools need to go.
Mom, what's this?
Yeah, I think it should be good. Okay, this is also for like, this is a pad for sleeping on. So we got a couple different pads for sleeping on. Just because the ground can get cold. I'm pretty sure this one is insulated. So I got myself a new, the only thing about ordering from Temu, yeah, I just hope I can make some good videos for you guys. Like, I was thinking about it today. I'm like, I'm going to get up there and I might end up being bored, but just because I get very, like, stir crazy about, okay, how about you let me look at that. This is resin related.
What's this?
That's a soaker hose. Okay, so the
Why do we need a
fabrics
soaker
on,
hose?
because we're not going to be here and somebody needs to water the greenhouse. So we have an automatic timer now and a soaker hose. So, because I built my greenhouse where it's kind of like only I'm big enough to get into my greenhouse, and I don't want to ask my friends to have to get down on their knees and crawl into the greenhouse, because that's a larger size favor, right?
Here's my camping lamp.
The fabric from Temu is not great.
There's a camping lamp.
So I always try to like check in the, I'm not going to open this because then it's going to be really hard for me to get back in. But I have another camping, like I wouldn't just take this because this is obviously not going to be warm enough even with all the other things that I've purchased here. But
Mom, what's this?
bring this just to like lay it down in the tent kind of thing, right?
This. Oh, look, another soaker hose.
Yeah, we got soaker hoses. Okay. Camping lamp, because you definitely want to have a camping lamp.
Soaking hose.
I have a solar bank also that we're going to be taking. That's going to be interesting to see how good it works. Well, and I'm going to be doing videos on all these little like products as we're out there, but you guys won't see the videos till we get back home. All right? Because I'm pretty sure there's no Wi-Fi where we're going.
Is this a machete?
Pretty sure. Okay, yeah. So you gotta be careful. Careful. That's why Mommy said, why don't you just wait for me? Just wait. Hold your horses. I did order, like, these are probably not great. I'm in Canada. Okay, so I ordered this. Why did I order this? I don't know. I do have another, like, obviously, like, a better, like, hatchet, but I just thought.
Is that a machete?
Oh, yeah. It is pretty sharp, and it does look pretty cool. And it was only, like, $10.
Nice.
Nice. Just because you never know. So this, too, like, this is probably more for protection against black bears. Which I don't really want to get into a fight with a black bear, but where we're going.
Hold up.
there's dangerous black bears. So.
Hold up, what's this?
I mean, and there will be 3 or 4 of us, and we will have like flares and bear spray, but you really want to have this because if you are going down, you're obviously taking the bear out with you, right? You're not just going to like let the bear eat you, you know? Gonna make it hard. We're gonna make it hard. So, got that. This is a fabric hammock. But I don't really want to open it right now. So we will open it. Okay, these are... Mom needs these. Mom needs these. Thanks. These are lids for my wine caps. Okay, careful, hon. Let's not wreck anything, okay?
Doesn't have anything in it.
Because I make like
Just
wine stoppers, and you gotta order the individual little pieces that you put on the stoppers that I make. You gotta order them from somewhere. Temu, I find, is the best spot so far. You can order them from Amazon, but it's obviously like a little bit more pricey. Okay, please don't whip that around because you got my speaker behind you, my clock sitting on there, my earrings, all the things, kiddo. If you want to whip it around, you go outside and whip it around, okay?
Oh, me.
Outside with it if you want to whip it around. Here, you can take it outside. No, you can take it outside, okay? Because there's too much to wreck inside, and then I'll have to rob your piggy bank for whatever you wreck.
And how much would that be?
I don't know. It depends what you wreck.
What if I wreck a stick?
There's no sticks.
What if I wreck a box?
Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool,
What
right?
if I wreck a box?
I do like that. I got... Okay, shh. Please, no. My resin stuff's in here, okay? Just please be gentle.
What
with
if
the
I
stuff.
wreck a box?
Why don't you just try being gentle with the stuff? That would make me really happy.
What if I wreck a box?
Okay, tell you what. If you wreck something, no video games tonight. Same if you wreck a box, no video games tonight.
What?
Okay? Because we're going to use the boxes for camping. Okay?
What box?
Any box. I save a lot of the boxes that we have around here.
Why?
Because there's always something that you need to put into a box and put away, right? So I ordered this rust converter treatment stuff that we're going to get to try out at another time. I obviously, as we live in the rainforest, we have many things that get left out in the rain.
And they get all rusty.
And they get rusty. So that'll be like another...
That'll
be another show.
Why'd you even buy that rest?
So I also make I make chess pieces and out of my resin, and I don't know if I've said to you guys before, when I make the chess pieces, so they're tiny little pieces of rubber and they got to sit up on the table, and I constantly like knock them over, and they're really hard to they're not very stable. You fill them full of resin, they're not very stable, they fall over all the time, blah, 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 blah. So while I was shopping there, I seen this. So you can put the pieces in this, and then it's got these little stand things, so I can get the pieces to sit, and then I won't be knocking them over. Why would you say that? Yeah, I have, okay? I have. I've been very unlucky in my life, or I've just made very poor decisions, and this is where I am now, right? But it's okay. It's okay. It's kind of not okay because it keeps me awake at night. But you know what? We're here now. What are we going to do? Why did you ask, Nicholas? Are you just poking at me just for fun? Okay, and when you order epoxy resin from Temu, it always comes in these tiny little containers. Oh, well, thanks, Nicholas. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I guess I'm kind of doing better. Honestly, I never thought that I was going to end up being a single mom. I'm not really very good at it. I'm not really into it. I mean, I don't mean it like, I obviously love my son, but I have a hard time like recognizing that this is reality and I should be happy with what I have and thankful for what I have and just do a good job and just buck it up and put a smile on my face every day and be like, it's fine. It's fine. I like always have a little bit of like a chip on my shoulder about what it is. But we will just keep plugging along and we will just keep making videos and going to counseling. And hopefully one day when I wake up in the morning, I'll be like, yeah, things are okay. But until that moment, I don't know. I'll just try to be a good mom, I guess. That's all I can do. So that's why we're gonna go camping. I'm hoping that camping with my friends will maybe like knock me out of my funk that I'm in. Thanks for that. I know I was thinking about, and this might seem kind of weird, but I have a friend, one of my very, very good friends in Bella Coola is like, he's in a spot where he could use a friend and I could use a friend. And we used to hang out together doing a lot of like cultural, spiritual, like reading and investigation and like work and like just like I don't know, just like bouncing ideas off each other. And he's probably like the most important, he's grown up to be like the most important person probably in the New Hawk culture because he's brought the like language back for the people and he's holds all the stories and stuff. And like while I am not a New Hawk band member, I have been thinking about reconnecting with him just because we have such a spiritual connection, just so that maybe that we could like lean on each other and like grow our like inner core strength, you know what I mean? Be strong in the magic again. So I have been thinking about that. That might be super helpful. It might help us both. We shall see. Thanks, Carrick. I kind of think so too. I mean, I like to, even though I'm not part of the New Hawk Nation, I am very like tied to the New Hawk Nation because I've grown up here and there are a lot of my friends and my like adoptive family and things like that. It's just good connecting. It's good to be tied to the land, and I love the land, so why not? And it might help, like if you can't, sometimes when you have a partner, you know, you get tied into that whole like having a partner bit, right? Which is fine if you're like in a loving, committed relationship. I guess that could be fine. But what if you're in an unhealthy relationship where you're just like pouring energy into somewhere where it doesn't even matter where it's going, or like it turns bad or whatever, right? It turns bad and it just becomes a drain. So I was thinking about that. I do not know. Oh, they're little hoses. Right. Okay, so these little pieces, set them up on top of the pots in my greenhouse. And these little hoses should push water out of them. And from these little taps into like each bucket for like my tomatoes and cauliflower and things like that. So you will see me doing a video where I open these up. Not today because I got a million other things to do. But that's what these pieces are. Irrigation hoses. That's what they are. Irrigation hoses. So on a day where it's not pouring out rain, because it's pouring down rain today, and I've got this lady coming over, a friend of mine. So I'm kind of out of time for that. And we need to make resin. So yes, irrigation hoses. I've got 3 days before we go camping to figure this out. So Monday and Tuesday, maybe Sunday afternoon. Well, I'm not sure about Sunday afternoon. You're going to see me opening this stuff and trying it out. So along with the hoses, I also got Wolfgang. He just ripped through all this stuff, hey? The coins. These are, well, this, you mean this thing? This thing is a holder for my chess pieces. I've made 4 or 5 different chess sets out of resin. They're beautiful, but they either fall over, and then once like a chess piece falls over that's full of resin, there's no getting the resin back in it. I can't I can't make the color again because I'm usually at the end of all my projects, and also they get air bubbles in them, and I can't go along and squish the bottoms of them. So, and this has got a little stand with it, right? Because they're so wobbly that they all like fall over every time I try to squish the airs out of them. So sometimes I'll make like a horse piece and he'll have no chin. Or all the pawns, they're like tops pop off. And it's just like the most frustrating thing because I've made so many cool like chess sets where they're like tricolor. But then they don't work. So now I have like 2 chess sets like for me that are just different colors. Okay, and so since I'm a content creator, I'm also always ordering little pieces. Like here's a little card reader. I could probably make poker chips or checkers. I have not yet seen a mold for that, but that is an interesting question. But I've yet to find a mold for that. And Wolfgang just kind of like ripped through here. Okay, card reader. Because when we go on vacation, like I've been using this thing a lot so that I can download my videos on the go, because I got tons and tons and tons and tons of video that always needs to be uploaded. So this was, I don't know why. This is a hammock. He just didn't have the patience to look at it. It's a hammock, and it's got a mosquito net on the top of it, right? See that? So I'm just gonna pack it back up again, because if I pull it out, he's gonna want to like set it up in the yard, and I'm just gonna pack it back up again because I'm gonna take it with. And where we're going is kind of like flat land, so there's not as much trees, but hopefully I can find a tree somewhere where I can set this up for him, because if you have a young child, a hammock is your best friend. They will like play in this hammock for hours. Wolfgang goes outside and plays in the hammock that we have. Cost me $30. I can see from here. I can watch him like whipping around in the hammock all the time, right? It's perfect. It's perfect because like while I like to spend time with him, I can't always spend time with him because I'm also mom and I have to make food and I have to like clean the house and like, you know what I mean? I gotta do all the things, so it kind of helps to like have, it definitely helps. And since he's a single child too, like I'm pretty excited that we have that like Spuzz is a good playmate, but he's just a cat, and I am pretty excited that now we have another cat. So hopefully when that cat gets like a little more tame, she's really wild right now, so she only comes around in the evening. But I'll take you guys some video after we get her like a little bit settled with like, she's still really skittish when you talk loud and stuff like that. So we're gonna call her Mira or Mush Mush. But it's kind of funny because my cat's like fixed and she's like an neat female, so I think she's hiding out here so she doesn't get like get beat up from all the other male cats in the area, right? But I'm happy to have her. Okay, so I don't know because he opened this. Did you guys see if this went with that? This might go with this. I'm just going to put all these pieces together. So pretty much all the camping stuff that I got, I'm just going to repack into a box. That's why I was kind of hard on him about the boxes. Because he tends to get like, tends to like rip through things like this. I will probably need this. I won't be able to find it when I'm like need it, right? Get yourself a 7-year-old. It's a lot of fun, let me tell you. Okay. Oh, and this piece. Oh, okay. Okay, so I am going to make some resin tonight. I have a friend that has asked me for a phone stand. So that's on the list, but I don't know if I'm not sure. We might go live again later. I've got this lady coming, so I probably got to get off of here, but later, if I try to pack stuff for camping, like I just have an amalgamation of things for camping. Like, see, I've got one of those like Coleman, like needs a propane tank. Right? I've already packed all the coffee. The coffee was the important thing. Yeah, thanks, Carrick. I hope that you are feeling good and you have a good night. Also, I packed up your stuff to like mail it, and then I had to like I have to run it through like Zonos and get a code or whatever. So I did that, and I got it all packaged and everything, and I never made it to the mailbox, and then they like deleted the code for it, so I'm kind of bummed out about that. So, but I will resend it before I leave because it's all like in the truck, ready to go, but I just got to pull it out of the bag again and like repay the duties. Like they did refund me for the duties or whatever, but when stuff like that happens to me, I just get angry because I'm like, why would you only give somebody like 2 or 3 days to get to the mailbox, right? Like, I run the thing through and I get a QR code, and I've got to take the QR code to the post office to say that I paid for the duties. But it takes like a little bit of time, maybe like an hour for the QR code to pop up, for everything to go through the system. So it kind of frustrates me that it's like not instantaneous, and then they like delete it after a couple days, because I'm like, well, you know, like I'm trying to run a business, and albeit my business doesn't make very much sense, it's kind of slow, like a hammer, you know, but other people must run a business at a slow pace. Okay, so the other thing we're going to do, maybe, and you might see me do this later tonight, is my pickaxe, although it's kind of stuck right now, my pickaxe has lost its head. So while I'm like pickaxing, you can feel that it's kind of loose. And I was pickaxing something like a month ago, and the whole like thing flew off. Super dangerous. Super dangerous. So we're going to fix this with some resin. How I'm going to do that? Well, I'm hoping that I can get the end off and I can just resin around the handle, and then we'll slide it back in. But of course now, as I want to show you guys, it's not coming off. I'll probably have to go outside and like hammer it off. But we might do that later. Also, I was going to try to make raspberry balsamic vinegar. If you guys are interested in that, I'll show you how he's doing it. Oh, and this is the piece that I've got for the irrigation of the hoses. So I'll have to hook up the hoses. But anyways, so those are the things that are on the list. You might see me later, but it's going to be way later, so don't stay up and wait for it. Dylan, it was good to see you. Nicholas, thanks for the idea on the poker chips. Carrick, it's always really great to see you. Thanks for watching all my videos and sending a message the other day. I appreciate that. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys. You make the day go round. I'm going to head outside and pick a big bowl of raspberries and then put this stuff away. So thank you. I gotta go now. I got a message. Okay, bye. Thanks.